My name is Matt Brewer. I play the bass. This is my 5th season with the collective. Throw It Away, written by Abby Lincoln, arranged by Kendrick Scott. Kendrick is great at curating an overall vibe in a piece. He has a really clear picture of what the arrangement is going to do, and it's almost kind of cinematic in a way. To me, it paints a really vivid kind of visual picture. Gretchen sings that melody really beautifully, and it's just catchy. I find myself singing all the lines that Kendrick wrote back to myself after we have a concert. I'm that sticks in my head.
It belongs to you. If it belongs to you.
You Can Make It If You Tried by Sly Stone, arranged by Adam Rogers. If you're a bass player, you have to know who Larry Graham is, who was the bass player in Sly and the Family Stone. He invented slap bass and just all around great bass player, great musician. And what I love about that arrangement is it's really true to the song, but the bass part that Adam wrote is really great. I love playing that bass line. Adam just has such a great sense of rhythm. His time is so strong. He's really steeped in that tradition, and that really comes across in that arrangement. That's what I like about it.
You can make it if you try. You can make it if you try.
Ay Bendito, written and arranged by David Sánchez. Yeah, I love the details in David's music. Little things in the bass line, like where he'll place an accent. If you don't really pay attention, it changes the whole meaning of the line. And he'll notice too, he's like, no, that note needs to be accented. And then you just bring out that one thing and it just changes the whole rhythmic feel. Infinito, written and arranged by Miguel Zenon. Everybody in the band that's played with Miguel, we all know how technically challenging Miguel's writing can be. There's a lot more to it than that. It's also very emotional music. He has such a sweet sound on the alto. Just the harmony that Miguel wrote really got to me every night. Corcovado by Antônio Carlos Jobim, arranged by Obed Calver. All the compositional elements are really clear, and he draws from the theme of the melody and the way the themes develop throughout the arrangement, and that was a really fun piece to play. The next song is Stand by Sly Stone, arranged by me. It's just one of my favorite Sly tunes of all time. It's a delicate balance, staying true to the song and, bringing some of your own personality without kind of corrupting what the song is. So for me, I guess the process was trying to start with something that's really my composition and kind of work my way into tying that into the actual tune. And there's a vamp section in the middle, just based on this bass line I came up with, kind of thinking of Larry Graham and other bands of that time, like Tower of Power and other funk bands that I grew up listening to and really loved.
You've been sitting much too long. There's a permanent crease in your right and wrong stand.
song I brought to the band this year, usually I sit down on the piano or I pick up guitar and then composition starts on one of those instruments. But this is one of the really rare times where the opening statement of that piece is really just a bass line that's doubled with the piano. Composing, you're expressing just pure feeling and emotion. That's the goal for me, like just have somebody feel something.